everyone, I am Ronaldo Navas from Buenaventura Alandi National High School, City Schools Division of Tayabas, your teacher for the day. You can call me Sir Ron. Before we proceed with our topic today, did you still remember what you had learned last week?
There are things that we have to consider in order to have a quality weld product. These are current setting, length of arc, angle of electrode, speed of travel, and selection of electrode. For an easy way in remembering these 5 essential variables is by remembering the first letter in each one and spell the word class.
Very good. It's nice to hear that you are keeping up with the lessons. For your first activity, let's do the accepted or unaccepted. In this activity, you are going to identify whether the following are accepted or unaccepted norms in our country. You have 5 seconds to answer each item. Are you ready? Let's start with item number 1.
Women working for their family. Is it accepted or unaccepted?
Time's up! And the answer is accepted since gender fair is being implemented in our country. Did you get it right?
Wearing short and sandals in attending mass. Accepted or unaccepted?
What is your answer? Of course, it is unaccepted because we have to respect everyone's religion. Okay, let's move on to number 3.
Girls playing guitar. Is it accepted or unaccepted?
Time's up! Just like number 1, it is also accepted. Number 4.
Going outside not wearing a mask in times of COVID. Accepted or unaccepted?
And the answer is unaccepted. We must strictly follow the safety protocols for our health. And the last item, number 5.
Wearing red shirts when going to a wake or funeral. For the last time, accepted or unaccepted?
Time's up! And the answer is unaccepted. Who got perfect score? Very good! Do you think that we can also apply accepted or unaccepted norms in welding? You are right.
Accepted weld profiles. The profile of a completed weld could have considerable effect for the performance of the weld operation. It is the welding inspector's function to distinguish these continuities by way of visual inspection and quite often. To evaluate the acceptance or negativity, see photos below for the different fillet weld profile. Note: convexity C of a weld or individual surface bead with dimension W shall not exceed the values of the following table. For example, if the width of the weld face is less than or equal to 5 by 16 inches or 8 mm, the maximum convexity must be 1 by 16 inches or 1.6 mm. The following are typical requirements for the quality of weld products. The product is finished accurately in accordance with the design dimensions. The product offers the required functionality, strength, and safety. The appearance of the weld satisfies the required level.
For a brief introduction about acceptable weld profiles and how does it work, you may read it on page 8 to 9 of your module or visit the link below.
Unacceptable weld profiles. How to determine? Unacceptable weld profiles can cause problems associated with a reduction in the base material thickness, a reduction in the effective weld size, or provide stress concentrations on the weld or plate surface the effective weld size. The illustration below shows weld discontinuities that can often seriously detract from the overall performance of a welded component in service. Insufficient throat, excessive convexity, excessive undercut, overlap, insufficient leg, incomplete fusion. The welding inspector is often required to determine the extent of these discontinuities and to establish their acceptance or rejection based on the relevant acceptable criteria.
For more information, you can also read the Lesson Information 1.4, Acceptable and Unacceptable Weld Profiles on page 22 on the link. Let's have another activity and see if you are good at finding words.
Perform the activity for 1 minute in a separate sheet of paper for your answers. You can access the activity through the link.
Time's up! Were you able to find all the words? Very good!
You are going to identify whether the following weld profile is acceptable or unacceptable. If it is acceptable, draw a like emoji. If not, draw a dislike emoji. For learning task 3, matching type, you need to match the weld profile with its corresponding picture. Write the letter of your answer on a separate sheet of paper. For learning task 4.1, entitled Photo Inspection, you are going to tell whether the photo presented is acceptable or unacceptable fillet weld profile. Always remember that your answers must be written in a separate sheet of papers. And for learning task 5, go to the link.
The last part is the assessment entitled Short Answer. You are going to answer the following questions to the best of your knowledge.
The rubric below will be used in scoring your output.
Good day everyone. I am John Rod Aled Acob, grade 10 student of Buenaventura Alande National High School. For the first question, you can say that a weld profile is acceptable if the product of the welding is in accordance with welding codes and standards. And for the second question, you can achieve an acceptable weld profile following the 5 essentials of welding to avoid welding defect.
I hope you have fun learning today. And again, you may refer to your module for other activities. This has been Sir Ron, and see you all again for the next lesson. Keep safe, everyone!
Audio Jungle.